Hello, welcome back. My name is Sandsandal, and this is Let's Play the Guild 3. Now, there has been a new patch. With that means basically everything gets reset. So I have to rework where we were and then come back to you. So, wish me luck. And we are back. Let's see if it's gonna be choppy. No, it's not. Let's get the human title. Now, last episode, I said I was gonna build wide, not tall. Now, if you're wondering what wide means, it means you have multiple buildings. It's great in multiplayer settings and where people are actually gonna sabotage you. So there is less chance of you losing your only source of income. I personally prefer the tall style, where you have everything invested into one building. Yes, there is a risk to it, but I mean, what can you do? Now, on this setup, we have started making flags. And in case you're wondering how the route is, I can show you right here. It's basically like this. And the reason why I'm putting it one space open is in case it mistakenly purchased something, because that's a bug with the trade route system right now. And I just had my third child. Let's send them off to the home and do their thing. Let's see. I actually think my wife has 0. Okay, no. So it's just, that's just under pregnancy. The changes are now under pregnancy you have 0 fertility, which I guess is good, so you don't have double children or twins inside the stomach, which makes no sense. Where is my wife? There she is. I actually need to gear her up a bit because we had people fight right outside our place of work. And I think we have enough money to upgrade. Yeah, okay. So the reason why I'm getting Apothecary first is because the building itself is pretty nice and easily made, so it's AFKable. And we want to have it close to wherever I can get wild roses. So, let's see. I guess I can put it around here. Let's see if we can actually get enough money for it first. It's 1,620 gold, so we gotta wait a bit. But it's one of the stronger early game buildings for any of the class, considering how AFK-ish it is. So you really want to get it, if you can, ahead of the Scribe building, which is the Scriptatorium. Now, here's another trick that you really want to invest some time in learning and just seeing what you actually want to use. Now, at the beginning, once you get human title, you get Ambitious 1. Which gives you plus 10 reputation bonus. This is a great boost because like it's plus 10 for 50 influence. 50 influence is nothing. It's one time of use just standing around doing boasting basically. So if you can find a place, let's say right here. And let's speed it up to X4. And if she's just standing there boasting. Oh, that's pretty choppy. And I mean that we just can do this, and then we get it back. I personally prefer to have her working on the building, because that means more money. But if we keep just doing this, we eventually get the plus 50. Now it is, I mean, there is no reason for you not to get it. The one main reason for that 10% plus is worth literally nothing in terms of monetary value. But if you look at all the items that gives you that bonus, like this is the closest you can get to a plus 5, and that's 146. So technically that 50 influence is worth 300 gold about. I mean, you can get clothing, yes, clothing, ability to gain influence 8. I think this one gives you, where is this? Not this one, this one. This gives you 10, so 300 gold is equal 10 influence. Okay. Now we have enough money for the House of Herbs. We want to place it as close as possible to this one building here. And the reason for that, that's our main item building. So let's place it right here. Now, excuse me. Just grabbed a bit of tea. Now we have a marker right next to it. We have the brushwood, which we are going to get wild roses from, so we can make Spirit of Wine. Now, you might ask me, why do we need Spirit of Wine? This is the one item that can be used for a lot of different buildings. If you have an inn as, whatchamacallit, as a food prep. Yeah, there you go. If you have an inn, to make alcohol and those items, you actually need Spirit of Wine to make a lot of the tier 3 or tier 4 items in this building. You actually need Spirit of Wine. So Spirit of Wine is a really important resource that you really want to get a lot of. Even if you're not getting it for yourself, it's a pretty decent item to sell. 36 gold is nothing. Like it might not sound like a lot at the beginning, but it's a fair bit. Okay, it's nothing to like just it's nothing. Let's send our transporter actually to this building, whatever it's called. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna stop this guy, and we want to take off his horse-drawn cart. This is why we didn't like that. This is why we set up so there's also one spot free. It's a bit of like a super duper trick that requires a lot of thinking, just to make sure that in case he's using a hand-drawn cart, it doesn't get stuck with having one extra item suddenly pop into his inventory. And also to make sure that when we switch over to hand-drawn cart, because this is not worth having a horse-drawn cart in, so it actually is okay with me not being there. Now I'm gonna send my guy over here, and I think I'm gonna keep my wife there for now. Okay, stop. No, I want you to head home, and let's see if we can take off all your stuff. You know what? No, I think it's a more worthwhile investment if I give all these items to my main transporter. Ooh, something happened. Did I get evidence? Yes, I did. Did he attack me? He attacked somebody. Who did he attack? Well, let's lodge a complaint. I mean, what can we lose? Now, we're gonna drop all this off. I think this guy is the transporter for the other building, so let's give him the items. This goes into his ring finger, and this goes here. Yikes. And let's take off this transporter. We gotta... I don't understand why I have to close that window to be able to do this. Now, I could have duped that instead of have it done like this. I mean, would have been a dickish move, but I mean, you could do that too. So let's send these both to the market nearby. And once they're there, actually, let's have my character make that Spirit of Wine. And you... Wait, she got knocked out. There is a bandit nearby, I assume. Yes, there is. So, there is like a robber or something around here that's taking out my workers, which is annoying. I think it's this guy. Yeah, he just stole my shit. Motherfucker. Swear to God. They're out for me. Now, I think Freeman clothes actually give you the highest bargaining bonus that you can get, other than the nobleman's outfit or gorgeous clothing. And you can head home. And you can head home. Now, we're going to do the same thing over here. We're going to have it so there's going to be 3. Let's go for a horse-drawn cart. Let's call it Spirit. And we're also gonna have Spirit of Wine, and then just add as much as possible. Gonna add 3 of them. The market is right next by, so there's no reason for me to do anything else than that. And let's save in case something happens there. Now we're gonna just spam this click button. I wish this was like you could type it in or something. That would have made the game much better. I mean, come on. But I think since they're gonna rework it actually soon, according to the devs, I'm fairly sure they said they were gonna rework it. I think not the next one, but the one after that might be the rework for the transportation system. So let's go back to X4, and we actually have to set this guy running again, or else we lose money. I guess that's why we haven't been making money. Now, I personally am averse to getting the scriptorium. The reason for that, it's a very resource dependent building. You can't actually produce anything if you don't have enough leather in the market. And if you're looking at the map, I don't actually think there is any butchers on the map currently. Oh, there is actually one. But what is it producing? It's producing leather. Let's take a look at the leather amount. Okay, so it's increasing, thank God. So that means there's going to be a small increase, or not a small, but like a significant. Oh shit, not that. I gotta buy the thing first. There should be some resources coming in and actually adding to the market, so it should be fine with me making this. So there shouldn't be a major loss. Now, what I gotta find is actually the cemetery. I can probably use this one if I place it nearby, but let me see if there's a cemetery here. I don't see one here. I don't see one here. Yeah, it's probably gonna use that one. So we just want to place it somewhere around here, I guess. Now again, we just got 50, well, it should be around like 50, 30, 40 influence for just building that. Let me get this one. This one actually increases us further 10. And I want the metaphysical belt because that helps with your strength. And if you're having a child, it helps to have that. Now, what I'm gonna do here is actually I'm gonna make this independent. So I'll have, for now I'm actually gonna have 2 people making the flax. I think we're making too much of this. Actually, no, I'll have 3 people making for now. I wanna clear out as much as possible from here. The reason for that is because I'm gonna move my wife from there to the scriptorium. This is a high profit building, but again, it has a cost. So for every 3k you make, you have to spend 1k. So this is the trade-off. And as usual, get the workers, productivity, and storage capacity if it's available. Storage slots, always useful, and that's it. Everything else is useless. And I kind of fucked up. If I waited like 1 minute, I would avoid paying for that extra worker. So what you want to do, set them all on parchment. And after that, let's see what we have. 3. I'm gonna get 1 extra perception. Set them all to that. Let's check how many flax we have left. I'm gonna keep it at that. Guess that's fine. Let's get them a transporter. And you should not be working by yourself. Head to the market. Let's get him. Wait, can I get him? Is there a ternary nearby? Public house. Ternary? No printing. House of Herbs, Brickery, Public house. I don't see a ternary anywhere. Maybe across the bridge? A garrison? A pastry shop? A city hall? A school? There's... No, it's... God damn it. It's a scam. Head to the market. He's in the market. Let's get him that horse-drawn cart. I mean, hand-drawn cart. And let's see if we can find him any other items that might provide him benefits. And I'm fairly sure there are none, but you can always look. And I'm not gonna. I'm fairly sure there's none. So what we want to do, get all the leather you can, head home. So that was, I spent about 1k on that, I can guarantee you that, okay? And then you have the option of making about talents 1, which I don't generally recommend because that's technically spending more money than you, well, it would get you about 2k for every 1k. And for this, just making these will make you 1k for every, excuse me, that will make you 3k for every 1k you put in. So it's a better investment to just make that. And let's do it like this. And you head over to the Grey Gravings. Now, actually, I don't want her to head over there. I want my wife to head to the Hale and Hardy. There is a reason for that. Okay, so here it is. The reason why I want my wife to do this and not me is because there is a lot more XP in making poems, okay? And you might think like, oh, it's probably gonna not be that much. It's a shit ton difference. So for one action, you get 17, okay? 17 XP for making 1 spirit of wine. For one action of this, to making the poem, you get 68. That's 51 more XP worth having your main character doing that, or whoever you want to level up. I prefer to have myself working on it, so it's easily controllable. Now we got that title. I don't think that unlocks any ambitions, but we can keep on going. Now it should be going a bit faster, and I actually want to like donate some money, I guess, or not to somebody. Let's donate to the church. I think that would be enough to get us a few titles. So let's see, donate to the church. Where's the church? So all the way on the other side. Let's see if there is one close by. There is. Now we have a horse, so we should be okay in terms of speed. Let's see, we have 10 poems. Okay, so we got a bit. Let's do this again. We'll spam it for a bit. We can invest. I mean, I also get XP for it, so there isn't a really real loss for me. 200 XP, 200 gold for this, worth it. It's not much influence, but it's worth it. And let's head to this one. Oh, yeah. Now, I want to have everybody making poems except 2. And I want you to grab this. Then I want you to head to the market. And hand this off and buy more leather. This is basically how this works. You just keep doing this and you make a lot of money. Now the problem with this is that, again, there is no real source of leather unless you make it yourself. And how you make leather is by going getting yourself an agriculture, or just buying the cattle and the butcher. That's a great way to start yourself a business where you're not reliant on other AIs, and AI is not reliant on this game right yet, so it's a good idea to just make it yourself. I recommend you doing that if you have a huge chain setup. Actually, I want to stop this and do this again. There's a reason for that, because it had 2 available or craftable placeholders, and I didn't want that. So if I stopped it and started again, it will only focus on 1. This will help me like concentrate where they're working, so there's less clutter around, because I don't really have all the many available slots. Now, I wish I had a horse-drawn car for this guy, but you know, I think the only way I can get that is by going to a long-distance trade route, and that's a bit far away. Now let's see how much money he's going to provide me. Oh, darn it! I should have actually done it manually. That will show me. And we're in a feud. Kroll. Who is the Krolls? But why? I mean, that seems unreasonable. And feud? No. Oh, what the hell? Why did they start a feud? I don't understand. Either way, we're officially a citizen. Congratulations to us. That was pretty weird. So we'll have 3 people collecting and 1 person making instead of the opposite. That was just weird. I don't know. I don't understand why they would aggro on us like that. Makes no sense. So the next 5k I'll actually donate to somebody, so I have a guaranteed pass to free citizens. With this new patch, what they did is fix the politics system. This is worth it now, especially this place, okay? Because you get access to audit books and plant fake evidence. So if you want to annoy people and just get them jailed or fined, plant fake evidence. If you want to get money from their building, audit books. That actually generates money for you. So this is a great way to make money and annoy your rivals. This is what you want to get if you want to deal with your rivals. So let's try to rush that title. Now it's a bit choppy for some reason. Ooh, I think I have that my 5k. So let's slow down to 3. And let's see if we can find somebody to donate to. I don't know what they did to the game, but whatever they did, they made it look way nicer, right? But for some reason it's more choppy for me. I don't understand why. And we got our 1K. And what the hell is it? This is a new event. Oh, okay. So that's not exactly a new event. That was planned by them. Where if you give them a trade proposal that they deny, you lose a relationship now. So in case people try to do the bug we did, where we just got all their buildings, thanks to a bad deal. Now you can't do that anymore. Okay, so just these, and we got 1,724. Nice. Let's get more leather, and we'll do 2 runs with leather. And we spend 959 on just 1/3 of all. Okay, so we'll send you to the market again. Now we're just working pure profit till we get to 765, and then we are free citizens, and then I'll cut it short there. We'll speed up to 3x. This should be my biggest moneymaker. Let's do this so we produce more flax. If you look at statistics and businesses, and it's not showing properly. Okay, let's focus over here. Statistics. We see if this actually works. We see here the Justice in the Falls with the Herbot. We may have made 16k. And the Hale and Haughty, which I can't really see, has made us about like 6k. And this one has gone, well, we've had a loss, but we haven't sold yet. So we will get our plus in a second here. I actually want to get dexterity and intelligence. That's your 2 best skills. Now I think she wants to attack me. So you know what? I'll actually step out. There is a reason for me to do that. If I attack her and, well, not kill her, but, you know, like, damage her, she will, I mean, I can get her jailed. So if I do this, and evidence, lodge complaint, and now we have a date. Oh, my wife finally leveled up. Let's give her 1 more strength, and 1 more charisma. Now that's gonna lower her productivity, but I don't really care. I think she needs to look nicer. That was pretty mean, but you know, I didn't pay enough money, but okay, you know what? I'm not gonna say anything before I get myself in more trouble. Okay, so I think if I head to the market with this guy, I should be able to get enough money to afford. Oh no, I can't. So let's go up to X first, just so my workers get back, and then I'll cut this episode off after that. I want to get the free citizen so we can start with politics next episode and showcase that. And how far away are we actually? Not that far away, 765, and we have got access to far trade markets, which is a nice thing because I can actually do that next episode, but you'll see that there is certain things that are cool about it. We finally have access to things. Now, again, building that makes me the least technically is this. But at the same time, it's the only reason for that is because I'm spending money to make money. So I don't recommend you getting this building unless you want to just play around with it. Later stages of it, you can use flax and other materials to make items that are really, really profitable, like the Almanac or Stately Dispatch. Almanac is pretty good for yourself and for your dynasty, and Stately Dispatch is nice if you want to improve relationship and things like that. So there's a lot of factors that you need to take into consideration while deciding what to go. Oh, we got enough money, and we are officially a free citizen. Thanks you guys. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.